tell you something. And I'll tell you why you say we hate white people. We don't hate anybody. We love our own people so much they think we hate the ones who are inflicting injustice against them.
Hello, YouTube. This is Lizzabitty. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, like, subscribe, comment. These three, but not in that order. Thank you. So, today's topic. Because I know that you have been waiting to hear my thoughts about this and where I'm going, what am I doing? Okay, I'll stop singing. I don't want to kill your ears. People tell me I am not a good singer. Here we go. Today's topic is, what countries have I considered and what country did I choose? So, as previously discussed, I have lived on the continent of Mother Alkebulan before. Yes, it was a long time ago. I was much younger. So I didn't prepare myself mentally for what was going to make me stay like I should have. So let's say that, okay? So I'll give you some countries that I have visited that I thought would be viable for me to live in. And what you are going to notice when I give you this list is that there are some countries on here that, yes, I visited, but I didn't choose. So let me start. I'm wondering, though, if I should start with the countries I didn't choose versus the countries that I considered. Let's start with the countries I've considered. So, of course, Kenya. Love Kenya. And yes, Kenya is not just Nairobi. Nairobi may be, let's say, an epicenter in terms of CBD, which is the Central Business District. But there are other places there. And Kenya is beautiful. And the people are beautiful. Kenya, okay? Kenya. Next country, Tanzania. So in Tanzania, what I enjoyed there and why I considered it is the landscape, the people. And yeah, so I considered Tanzania. I've considered Nigeria. Now, my reasons for considering Nigeria are personal and selfish. I'm not going to discuss those. However, yes, I considered Nigeria. Yes, it was high on my list, okay? Namibia. Now, I'm going to say this about Namibia. I considered it just for a little while. It seemed, I don't know, I felt, for me, and maybe it was because it was a long time ago, I felt a bit isolated with them, even though it's not an isolated country. I just felt that way, okay? I felt that way. Next, Zimbabwe. Listen, I don't care how much flack I get for this, okay? I wanted to experience living under Mugabe. Yes. Mugabe's a rider. You all can say, oh, well, he was a ruthless dictator. No. That man was for his people. And what you have to understand is this. I'm going to give you a quick history lesson. Any brother, okay, brother, that is not in cahoots with Western powers is always deemed a menace, a demagogue. And so you have to wonder why. If he is not a puppet for Western control, he's always being lambasted as something horrible, a cretin. There's something wrong with that. And we have got to, as melanated people, we have got to get out of that stereotyping of people who are actually for their people, but the West is painting them out to be bad people. Especially when it comes to our men, okay? Especially when it comes to our men. Because they are getting a bad rep in the West because they're not puppets, and that's not right. That's not right. You know, I would always tell friends, like when I would post on Facebook at different times, I'm not on social media like that anymore, I'm just not. I would tell friends that they have to be considerate of the culture in which they're going to visit. And what do I mean by that? We as Americans have a lot of personal idiosyncrasies and things that do not work outside of America. And it can be very offensive when you go to a lot of different countries. And then we as Westerners get offended because they don't conform to our ideology. Well, who are you? Who are you? You can't force your way on people. It doesn't mean that your way is right. So when you begin to pick the country you're repatriating to, you need to think about that. Think long and hard. Understood there are some things that you probably will not compromise. But some of the crap that we come with, it has no place in some of these countries. And then you all get mad because they don't conform to whatever wicked or strange lifestyles you have. No, then stay at home. If it's that important to you and you can't compromise that, stay at home. That's the best way I can tell it. Okay, so yes, I just had to, I know I went off topic for a minute. I know that I did. But I had to say that because I've seen it too many times. I've been to a lot of countries. And if I've seen it 5 times, I've seen it 100 times. And we have got to get out of this mindset that our way is the right way. No, all of our ways are not the right ways. Okay? So as a people, we need cohesiveness. We don't need to be stretched apart. So anyway, yes, I wanted to live under Mugabe. Of course, I never got that chance. Why? Because Mr. President Mugabe is now deceased. And the West basically put all of these tariffs and bans on them because of how he was giving the land back to the black farmers. Just stuff that should be happening in the States and is not happening. So there again, there you go. Okay, the Gambia. So yeah, I've considered the Gambia. I have my reasons as why not the Gambia. I don't need to go into that, okay? Remember, wherever you pick, it has to be tailored for you. No one else can harvest or tell you which place is best for you. I'll give you an example. So let's say you want to be like cutting edge with films and stuff. I mean, Nigeria's Nollywood is huge. So if you were thinking about, you know, repatriating and you wanted to go and keep, let's say if you're in the film industry and take that there, why not? Added value, okay? So just something to think about in regards to that. Again, I'm trying to aid you into seeing how this works, okay? And so, last but not least, Ghana. And so, bing, you guessed it, I picked Ghana. Yes, I picked Ghana. So, that's what my plan is. I will be repatriating to Ghana. And no, I would not be in Accra. I know that seems like the hotbed haven for most people that actually come into Ghana, but that's not where I'm going to be. As this series continues to progress, you will hear my thoughts and choosings as to where I am going to reside, what I'm going to be doing, blah, 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 blah. So thank you all for checking me out here on the Lizzabitty channel. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, 3 things. Thank you for watching.